Hey YouTube, it's Sarah. Today is Tuesday, October 2nd, and I am here for my 3-week post-op gastric VSG update. So we'll start with the numbers. The evening before surgery, I weighed in at 222.4 pounds. For my 2-week post-op, I was in at 207.3. And today I weighed in at 206.1. So that's a weight loss of only 1.1 pounds in the last week, and a total weight loss since surgery of 16.2 pounds. So let's just put it out there and talk about it how it really is. Right now, I am absolutely regretting the surgery. I'm absolutely regretting putting my body through this for a measly 3.3 pounds in 2 weeks, because I can and have done that on my own. So far, I don't see anything that I can't do on my own, and I'm wondering if I'm ever going to get to the point where I couldn't have done it on my own. And if you watched my previous videos, you know that's about 195 pounds. So I do get on the scale every day. I do track every day, and I have been getting on the scale every day and probably always will. So no need to leave comments about stop weighing yourself all the time, because that is so ingrained in my head that I've done it for 20 years. So um, going back and looking at my log, 9/22, I weighed in at 207.4 pounds. I weighed between 207.4 and 207.5 and 207.3 for 9 straight days, with the exception of one day very early on, like 7 days ago, I dropped down to 206.8. But the very next day, it was back to 207.3. And have definitely been that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and was that for 6 straight days. So I know last week I reported a loss of 2.5 pounds, and someone had said, well, that's not a stall, you lost 2.5 pounds. But the reality is, when you weigh every day, yeah, I lost 2.5 pounds from the previous day, or previous week, and I've lost 1.1 from this week to last week, but I was stalled for 9 days. 9 days. I am only 3 weeks post-op, and at that time only 2 weeks. What am I doing stalling already? And only at 16.2 pounds. At this rate, I'm not even going to get to the average of 20 pounds that people lose in the first month. You know, the odds of me losing 4 pounds next week are probably pretty slim. The idea of losing 1.1 pounds for the next year is only 50 pounds. So, very frustrated, very angry, very upset. Um, I was happy to see on yesterday morning that yesterday was the first time I've had a loss in the scale in over a week, and it was down a pound. And then today I lost 1/10 of a pound. So I do track my food and all of that on my Fitness Pal. So it's under Sarah's VSG if anybody wants to log in and see what I'm eating. I am anywhere between 600 and 800 calories a day. It just kind of depends. I've been trying to up and down them a little bit. So I've read some stuff on Gastric Sleeve Talk, and they talked about varying your calories to get it going. I'm really starting to wonder if it's not because my doctor put me on regular foods and mushies and puree, skipped the puree stage and went to the mushies and regular foods so soon. I mean, for example, today, granted, today's 3 weeks, I had a cheese stick and a turkey pepperoni stick, which between the two of them is 110 calories. And that around 7:30 this morning. I decided to stop eating 3 times a day and trying to put snacks in between, thinking that that might be it. So I ate that at 7:30. At 11:30, I had a half a cup of cottage cheese, 1% low fat. At 2 o'clock, I had a half a cup of chicken tortilla soup, my own recipe, which is out there as well. Not very high in calories, very high in protein. And 5 o'clock on my way to go work out, which, sorry, that's why I look like this. At 5:30 on my way to go work out, I had a chocolate protein shake with nothing but water. So I'm not even to 600 calories yet today. And I might do something before I go to bed from a standpoint. But at this point, I'm so angry that I don't even want to eat, which isn't the right attitude to have either. So very frustrated. I have started working out a couple of days a week. I don't know. I don't know if it's stress. I don't know, but it just seems like my nightmare realization that this isn't going to work for me is really coming true. And I don't know. I really just don't know. So, not a lot more to say about that. Just really crabby and not too happy. But I see that the rest of the people that I kind of follow are doing well, so I hope that that continues. And um, inches. Inches would be the other thing. So I did take measurements, but I'm not going to take measurements, official measurements, until my 1 month. I do know that my body has been changing over these last couple of weeks because things are just fitting a little differently, and I've got some flabbier skin than I had before, but I want to see the scale go down. Darn it, I want that 20 pounds in the first month, and I don't know what I'm going to do to kick it into gear this week, but I plan on giving my doctor a call and my nutritionist a call tomorrow. Like I said, I track and journal everything, so maybe they'll have some ideas. But other than that, I suppose I'll sign off for now, and thank you guys for your positive comments. But, oh, that is one other thing I wanted to address. Somebody did tell me that maybe it's coming off slow because I don't have a lot of weight to lose. But I still have 80 pounds, and to me, not still, but at the beginning of this, I had 80 pounds to lose, and 80 pounds is a lot of weight. And my goal is ultimately between 150 and 160 pounds, so that's still 50 to 60 pounds left to lose at this point. So just really hoping that something changes. And all the people that I do watch, I don't see in their weight loss, and I've gone back and watched their weeks 2 and 3 again. I don't see anybody who's had the stalls that I've had, with the exception of one person. And I haven't seen that person post for a while, so I don't know how it's coming out of it. So appreciate your words of courage, and I appreciate you watching. And if, hopefully next week will be better. So everybody out there, have a great week, and we'll talk soon.